Hi, I'm State Senator Shelley Mayer, and I'm making this video to explain to you one of the two constitutional provisions on this year's ballot. When you go vote this year, if you turn over the ballot, you will see there are two amendments, proposed amendments to the New York State Constitution. I want to explain the first one, which changes the debt limit of what is called small city school districts. If passed, this constitutional provision would only apply to school districts located in cities with fewer than 125,000 people. In my district, there are 3 cities, school districts that would be affected. City of Rye School District, White Plains City School District, and the New Rochelle City School District. If adopted, this change would allow small city school districts, as I've described, to borrow the same amount as non-small city school districts, which have a limit of 10%. Obviously, school districts borrow money under their debt limit to make the necessary improvements to their buildings. This change would allow these small city school districts to borrow up to 10% without any specific vote of the voters, just as non-small city school districts can currently do. You might ask, why are we needing to vote on something so, frankly, peculiar and unique to a few school districts? One, because some provisions of the New York State Constitution have been in place for a long time, while other provisions of the law have changed. And in fact, one provision that has changed is that now, if you live in a city that has a small city school district, you are already voting on the budget. The effort is to make the rules about borrowing consistent between small city school districts and non-small city school districts. You also might ask, if I don't have a child in school, am I eligible to vote on this? Yes, all voters, regardless of whether you live in a place with a small city school district or have a child in school, will have the opportunity to vote on this provision. If you turn over your ballot, you will see it. It is proposition number 1. Another question you might ask is, how did this end up on my ballot? Changes to the New York State Constitution require certain prerequisites. The law that is requiring this language to be on the ballot had to be passed by 2 consecutive legislatures, which has happened, and then it goes to the public for a vote. So twice the legislature has adopted provisions to put this on the ballot. Now it's up to you to vote.